Okay. Okay, so now this is our last unit for this season, and then we have a little stop for summer, and we start again when we decide to start. Okay, so now I'm going to let you listen. That should be Mila. Let's see if she's arriving. No, so I'm gonna close the WhatsApp because otherwise I got too many noises. And now we are going to listen to two people that they are not, one is English and the other one is not. And they are speaking about things to do in London. Okay. At the moment, I don't show you anything at all. I just let you listen. So now listen very carefully.
I don't really know what to expect and what I can see.
Sorry,
there.
it wasn't from the beginning.
Hey, Hannah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's starting so fast. And put it higher. Okay, it's just 1 minute to 35 seconds, so very, very short. Okay.
Hey, Hannah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So tell me, you lived in London, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm planning to go to London and I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm not really sure and I don't really know what to expect and what I can see there. Can you tell me a little bit, please?
Yeah, sure. London is a very interesting place. It's a place where a lot of cultures are mixed. There are lots of historical buildings, for example, Buckingham Palace and Big Ben. There is a very famous museum called the British Museum, and a lot of people come and visit every year.
Oh, that's really good because I'm really interested in history and I really want to see history there. But is there any other thing that I should see in London or I should try in London, for example? Is there any good local British food?
Well, England isn't very famous for food, but it is famous because a lot of food from different countries is all gathered. For example, there is a very good place called the Camden Market, and you can go and buy food from all over the world.
Good, that sounds really interesting. Really looking forward to it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So that was quite easy, I think, for you. I didn't put a difficult one. I just chose something that is quite easy. I think you understand everything. But now I want to point out the various things about, for example, vocabulary. They use some words that are, for example, look forward to, or others that I'm going to listen to you. So try to listen now to this thing.
Notice the following. 1. They are looking forward to the party tonight.
Okay. No, this is just, no, because it was just starting. The thing is, they are explaining the meaning of looking forward to. Okay. Would you try to explain by yourself before I start? How do you say looking forward to? What can you say? Without translating.
In Italian?
No, in Italian, I don't care because you know that.
They are finding something to do in that case.
Looking forward? No.
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 No?
Looking forward has got a very precise meaning. Listen.
Look forward to. Look forward to.
At you.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
To look forward to something is to be happy about a future event. Notice the following. 1. They are looking forward to the party tonight. 2. I'm looking forward to meeting him someday.
Okay. So, looking forward.
But
Yes.
it's different from looking for.
Of course it is. It's looking forward to. It's not just looking forward, but it's looking forward to.
They have
Now
they
try to
have-
translate in Italian.
they have the idea to do something.
Actually, we have an expression that is an idiom in Italian as well. That is non vedo l'ora.
Ah, non vedo l'ora.
No, I don't.
Never met.
Eppure l'avevamo già vista insieme
Yeah,
questa.
probably we
Yeah.
did. So, you know when you are replying a business letter or an email, looking forward to hearing from you. Ok, aspettando il momento che. And we say in Italian, non vedo l'ora. I'm looking forward to do something. Okay? And that was,
Scusa, sorry. Looking for.
looking
instead
for is cercare.
cercare. Okay.
Ecco.
Looking for. Looking for something at cercare. But be careful because with look, we got so many phrasal verbs. It's really, if you get into the vocabulary and you go on look, then you got all the phrasal verbs, looking in, looking for, looking out, and so on. There are quite many. And looking after, do you know the verb looking after is very common? When, for example, you are looking after your cat and your dogs. That is, take care of somebody, actually. Okay, take care. Usually is for children or for animals. That is looking after. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can go and look after your dog. Okay. That is completely different from look. So, okay, so that was the first part. Another thing that the British girls say that is sure, she say sir. Listen to this sure.
Sure. Sure. I'm not really sure, and I don't really know what to expect. Sure is to believe something 100%. Notice the following. 1. She's sure that her team will win the game. 2. I'm not sure if it will rain tomorrow.
Okay, that was much easier. Sure.
What did she say, the second one? I'm not sure.
The second one, she say, I'm not sure if it will rain tomorrow.
Okay.
And the first one was, she's sure for her team will win the game.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now, next one is what to expect. What to expect.
What to expect. What to expect. I don't know what to expect. What to expect is something that will happen. Notice the following. 1. The teacher explained what to expect this year. 2. I didn't know what to expect from my new job.
We have completely the same expression in Italian. Okay. What to expect? We use completely in the same way.
Mm.
When I don't know what to expect.
Cosa
Okay.
ti aspetta?
Yeah. The other one is gather. 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 Okay. That is probably some verb that is related to autumn or countryside, the gathering. Gathering. Okay. Do you know that word?
No.
Let's discover
No.
it. Good.
Gather. Gather. A lot of food from different countries is all gathered. Gathered means to get together. Notice the following. 1. The crowd gathered outside the building. 2. We gathered some flowers and put them in a vase.
Okay. In Italian, this verb is reflexive or not. Because we say raccogliere e ci si raccoglie, raccogliersi.
Mm.
In English it's not, it's just a normal verb, gather. In fact, the first example that they gave is the crowd gathered outside the building, okay? And the second is the other way, we gather some flowers and put them in a vase.
Okay.
Okay, that is very, maybe more physical. Okay, another word that is very much used, and you should know it, but the use we do it is not always the same, is all over. All
Sorry?
over. All
All
over.
over?
All over.
All over. All over. You can go and buy food from all over the world. All over means everywhere or in many places. Notice the following. 1. I looked all over for you. 2. I dropped the cake all over the kitchen floor.
It is something that is happening to me quite often. Okay, so it's got different meaning. If you wanted to translate in Italian, we use different words because the first one, let's start to see the sentence that was in the conversation you were listening. You can go and buy food from all over the world. This is very common, okay? All over the world, da tutto il mondo in this case. But if I say, I looked all over for you, that means I was looking for you. I looked all over for you. And then the last one, I dropped the cake all over the kitchen floor, all around. Okay. We can always use all over.
I didn't understand the second example.
The second example is, I looked all over for you. Ti ho cercato ovunque. This ovunque, instead of say, I looked for you everywhere, that is a very Italian way of translating. It's correct, but these are the ways much more British. That is, I looked all over for you. Okay, that's the difference between this one and the other sentence. I look, oh my, no, and again, why? Are you entering? Oh, probably she was put it out.
Bling.
Bling.
Mi ha buttato fuori.
Yes, now we got two Annas. We had two Annas. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it even happens to me. Okay, so these are just the way, you know, to see what we always see, the British way of speaking instead of translating from the way we speak it in Italian. Because in Italian, we usually, until we arrive at a certain stage, we don't say that. In this case, we can say, I looked for you everywhere. I looked all over for you. That's the difference of the two sentences. Let's see another, no, now there's no another one. So now let's try this one. Now I'm gonna share it to you to use all this way that we try to do a vocabulary quiz with this, we look forward to, sure, expect, gather, and all over. I'm going to share now the screen. Okay. You see, you got look forward to, sure, expect, gather, all over. So there are 5 sentences and you should put the right one in the right place. Would you start, Anna?
Allora, let's everyone together and chat. Allora, let's look for.
Yeah, you can try them all and to see which one has got the right meaning.
Allora, sì. Let's expect together and chat. Look forward to, avevamo detto che era...
Don't try to translate now. Try to see if you think there's a meaning. If you don't find, if you find out that it's not a right meaning, that means that it's not correct, probably.
Ah, sì. Look. Let's expect everyone together and chat.
Do you agree, Carla? Hi, Myla.
Ehi là.
Yeah. Welcome.
I can see her. Where is Myla?
She's arriving. Eccomi. She's there. Can you see her now?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
yes.
Ciao.
Ciao, Myla. What a so wonderful tanned skin.
Yeah. Of course. Yes, yes. Okay, so
No, I prefer to put gather.
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 Let's gather.
Let's start with gather. Anna, read loud.
Let's gather everyone together and chat. Gather.
What do you think? Which one is making more sense?
Forse hai ragione.
Gather. Do you know the meaning of gather, Myla?
No.
No. Can you explain to Myla what's the meaning? It's not easy to explain without translation.
Raccogliere.
To put together people or something. To put together.
To put together. Yes.
Yeah, put together various things from various in various way. Okay. So here it could be gather.
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 What about number 2, Carla? What of these words would you use?
There are 7-Eleven stores all over the city.
I agree.
What does it mean, 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven.
Yes.
It is a dial.
A dial? You mean the telephone?
No.
No.
It is a brand. A brand.
No.
No.
Easier. It's much easier than you think.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, it is possible, it is the time for the opening.
Yes, opening times.
Ah.
Opening times from 7 to 11. Yes, it's like when you say 24H. 24H means they're always open. 7-Eleven, they close a bit. Okay.
From the early morning to the evening.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Myla, would you want to try to find out the right word within this?
We expect to make a profit this year.
Do you agree, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anna, 4.
We are not sure where we went.
Sure where we went. Where he went.
Mm-hmm.
And last one, of course,
and
is...
last but not least, I look forward to see. No.
Be careful. I know this is tricky, but trust it.
I expect to. No. I expect.
Why? You were starting to say look forward and then you stopped. I know why, but I want you to tell me.
Because there is two and the gerund form there. Then it is impossible to put together two and the verb with the.
Yes. In this case, it is because it's not to is not a preposition that we use, but is a part of the verb. It's the part of the phrasal verb. So it's
Forward to.
all together. Forward to. Okay.
So the right one is look forward to.
Yeah. In fact, you don't find the to outside the box. It's inside the box because it's just one, it's like one single word. Look forward to.
Forward to.
I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Okay, I know that is check your answer, and of course there. Because I put Shural. Okay. Okay, that's my mistake. Okay. Yeah. And of course, I know that it sounds not very well, but it's one exception actually. That is much more used in writing than in speaking. But let's do.
Which is the, sorry, Paola, which is the form that you could prefer to use in speaking to say the same meaning?
Completely the same meaning. I'm so excited to but the same, completely the same. Like if you want to, especially if you want to translate from Italian, that non vedo l'ora is just this one.
Okay, this is the only one.
Then you can express the same feeling in another way, like I'm so excited that you're gonna arrive, or I can't stand in my skin, you know, other things of expressing more or less the same feelings, but it's not the same. Looking forward is very much used. And it's a common way of closing a letter. Looking
and it could be wrong to to say, I look forward to see you.
Yes, it is wrong.
It is wrong. Okay.
Yeah, because for example, the typical way is looking, even if you put on the gerund, looking forward to, is always to. Looking forward to hearing from you. At the end of a letter, for example. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to send you all this page where you will find out the audio that you were listening and all the exercises as well. Okay, but we're gonna do something else from this site. That is a site that we've been using quite a lot in the past, but I'm not using now. That is the Ello with 3L. And Myla probably knows it because we've already used a bit in the past, not so much with you, with other groups maybe. And I wanted to speak, I wanted to let you listen to the bucket list. Do you know what is a bucket list?
No.
No?
No.
Never heard about it? The bucket list? I don't know in Italian, how do you say?
So what's the number one?
Bucket list? No, I don't know.
Bucket list, it's a list you make of all the things you must do it before dying.
Oh mio Dio.
I mean, not before dying, during your life, I mean. But the bucket list is what you must definitely do because it's too important. That is called the bucket list. You know what a bucket is?
No.
No?
No.
Il secchio.
No.
Bucket.
Ah.
Yeah, è il secchio. Okay, now I'm going to let you listen to two people, Adam and Sarah. They are both American, and they speak about their own bucket list. It's quite short, but not short as the other one. Okay, so just listen to it. You don't see anything at the moment, don't you? You just see the other
we see
exercise.
No, we see the
dialogue.
list.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna hide it. Okay, and we're gonna see it later. Now listen.
Oh, skydiving, maybe?
No, sorry, is
Okay.
Okay. So Adam, we're talking about bucket list. So things that you would like to do before you die. So what's your number one thing on your bucket list?
Ooh, difficult questions. Number one, I probably have to say, skydiving, maybe. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I went bungee jumping in New Zealand. That was fun, but I still have not yet been skydiving, and jumping out of a plane just sounds like an awesome idea to me.
What other kind of adventure sports have you done?
This summer I was sandboarding in Peru. That was fun. When I was younger, I did a lot of snowboarding and skateboarding, and yeah, I really enjoy extreme sports. I ride a motorcycle currently. If I could, I'd love to race cars professionally, although I don't know how good I'd be at it, but it just looks like so much fun.
Yeah, well, it's never too late to start something you want to do, so you should add that to your bucket list. So tell me, what else is on your bucket list?
I really want to write a book, be the author of a novel. I'm always in the process of writing something down, but it never seems to come to a complete book type end result. But maybe eventually all of these little things that I've written down will come into a book form and I can publish it and complete my goal.
What kind of things do you write? Like what kind of genre, or is it kind of all the same, or do you write many different styles?
I write a lot of different things. One thing that I write is travel stories from my travels abroad, or anecdotes that I come across when I'm traveling. Recently, I've been writing jokes. I really enjoy watching stand-up comedy, and have got kind of inspired from them to write some stuff down. Although I've never really presented it. And I also write, I guess, fantasy stories as well. I have a few short stories, but it's been difficult for me to try to put them into book, like a longer version of them. The details are tricky to write down.
Wow, that's really hopefully one day you'll be able to read a book.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So tell me what else is on your list.
The other things would be traveling to Europe, which I plan to do hopefully next summer, so I can cross that one off the list. I've always wanted to go to Europe, especially Italy and Spain. So I'm excited to get that one done. And I'd also really like to go to Africa and go on a safari and see, lions, tigers in the wild, in their natural habitat. I've also heard that you could see sharks, great white sharks, in South Africa on the coast. I had some friends that went and sat in a cage in the water and had great whites swim by. That sounds like a terrifying and once in a lifetime experience that I'm terrified of sharks, but it would be quite amazing to see.
Yeah, I am terrified of sharks as well, so I probably will not be adding that to my bucket list. But yeah, I hope you get to do everything that's on your list there.
Thanks. Me too.
Okay, they weren't so exciting. They were quite calm down. What we are going now is that you read on their place. Okay, so I'm going to show you the dialogue here, and you try to do it as it was yours. Close it here. Okay, let's start Myla and Carla, and then Carla and Anna, and then Anna and Myla. Okay. Just stop, a third, a third, and a third. Okay, Myla and Carla. Sarah and Adam.
I'm Sarah.
Yes.
So, Adam, aspetta. Okay. So, Adam, we are talking about bucket lists. So, things what you would like to do before you die. So, what's your number one thing?
Your number one. Your number one.
What's your number one thing on your bucket list?
Oh, difficult question. Number one, I'd probably have to say skydiving, maybe. I've wanted to do it for a long time. And I went bungee jumping in New Zealand. That was fun, but I still have not yet been skydiving. And jumping out of the plane just sounds like an awesome idea to me.
What are the other kind of adventure sports have you done?
This summer I was, what did I do? Sandboarding in Peru. That was fun. When I was younger, I did a lot of snowboarding and skateboarding. And yeah, I really enjoyed extreme sports. I ride a motorcycle currently. If I could, I'd like to race cars professionally, although I don't know how good I'd be at it. But it just looks like so much fun.
Okay, now Sarah is Anna and Adam is Mila.
Yeah, well, it's never too late to start something you want to do. So you should add that to your bucket list. So tell me what else is in your bucket list.
I really want to write a book, be the author of a novel. I'm always in the process of writing something down, but it never seems to come to complete book type and result. But maybe eventually all of these little things that I have written down will come into book form and I can publish it and complete my goal.
What kind of things do you write? Like what kind of genre? Or is it that kind of all the same? Or do you write many different styles?
I wrote a lot of different things. One thing that I write is travel stories from my travels abroad or anecdotes. Porco Giuda! Anecdotes that I come across when I'm traveling. Recently, I've been writing jokes. I really enjoy watching stand-up comedy, and I have got kind of inspired from them to write some stuff down, although I'll ever really presented it. And I also write, I guess, fantasy stories as well. I've a few short stories, but it's been difficult for me to try to put them into book, like a longer version of them. The details are tricky to write down.
Okay, now Carla is Sarah and Adam is Anna.
Whoa, that's really interesting. Hopefully one day we'll be able to read a book written by you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so tell me what else is on your list?
The other things would be traveling to Europe, which I plan to do hopefully next summer. So I can cross that one off the list. I have always wanted to go to Europe, especially Italy and Spain. So I am excited to get that one done. And I also really like to go to Africa and go on safari and see, lions, tigers in the wild, in their natural habitat. I also heard that you could see sharks, great white sharks in South Africa on the coast. I had some friends that went and sat in a cage in the water and had great white swim by. That sounds like a terrifying
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime experience. I'm terrified of sharks, but it would be quite amazing to see.
Yeah, I'm terrified of sharks as well, so I probably will not be adding that to my bucket list. But yeah, I hope you get to do everything that's on your list there.
Thanks, me too.
Okay, very good. Good girls.
Che tipetto, eh?
Okay, so the things that you see here, they are in bold, in blue bold. We are going to say it with the vocab. Okay, bucket list. Can you read it for me? So this is a bucket, and that's what it's a bucket list. Carla, read everything.
What is on your bucket list? Bucket list is a list of things you want to do in your lifetime. Notice the following. 1. Learning to fly a plane is on my bucket list. Writing a book is on my bucket list.
Okay, Myla, yeah.
It's never too late to start something you want to do. People use the phrases "it is never too late," and "it's never too early" to encourage people to do something they hope to do. Notice the following. It is never too late to go to college. It is never too late to learn something new.
There's a little mistake here because even this too early needs to O. Okay, so I found out there's a mistake here.
Which is the mistake?
Here, to is too early with two O.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, okay. Anna, anecdote.
He writes about his travels in interesting anecdotes. An anecdote is a short story that helps make a point about something. Notice the following. She's always telling funny anecdotes. He used anecdotes to give advice.
So actually this word we can understand quite well because it's coming from a Latin root. But the difficult thing is the pronunciation because there are so many consonants near anecdote. C.
Anecdote.
Try not to pronounce the C. Anecdote. Just you stop where there's the C, but you don't actually say anecdote because it's difficult. So you say anecdote. Yeah.
Anecdote.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Carla, cross off the list.
Cross off the list. I can cross the one. No. I can cross that one off the list. You mentally cross something off a list when you have completed it. Note the following. I finished the report, so I can cross that off the list. I have many things to do, which I hope to cross off the list by the new year.
Okay. So we say many.
Don't understand exactly the meaning of the.
Cancellare dalla lista.
Fatto.
Fatto.
Fatto. Come Tony Muchacha.
Sarebbe crocettare.
Crocettare, cancellare dalla
Legare.
lista. Esatto. Yes. Okay. But tigers are not in Africa. I was making a big mistake because it say, I want to go to Africa for tigers. Tigers are not in Africa. Ignorant American people.
May we see just a second the other.
Where are the tigers?
Cross the list.
Not in Africa?
The second example where it is written,
I have many things to do, which I hope to cross off the list by the new year.
By the new year,
entro. By the new year or within the new year. Entro.
Okay.
Anno.
Okay, grazie.
You're welcome. Tigers are just in Asia, not in Africa.
Oh.
So you see, it's not just English lesson.
No, bye.
Okay. Go who? Anna.
I saw tigers in their natural habitat. A natural habitat is a place where animals live naturally. Naturally. Notice the following. You rarely see rarely see mountain lions in their natural habitat. We need to protect the bear's natural habitat.
Why do we have these little apostrophes here? Who can tell me?
Because you can't add the second S because it could be too much.
It could be too much to what? Yes, it's true. I mean, you're
Right.
right. But too much to what? Okay,
Because-
for the possessive, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The
Myla, Once in a
Once in a-
Lifetime. We also have a nice song that is called Once in a Lifetime.
No, what?
A nice song title is Once in a Lifetime.
No, I never knew.
You know it? Talking
No.
Heads. Okay, no problem. I know that you didn't.
Mhm.
No, Myla, read.
This is a once in a lifetime experience. A once in a lifetime experience is a unique and rare opportunity. Notice the following. The movie Rule was a once in a lifetime chance.
Chance. It's
The
not
only
confirmed.
happens once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime equal adverb phrase. Once in a
Or
lifetime equal adjective.
So they put all the little slash because it's an adjective. So it means that it's just one word. That's why they put all the little slash. And it's becoming one adjective. It's a once in a lifetime matter. Okay. The other one is an adverb phrase. So once in a lifetime. That is, in English, you found very often this way of just putting all the little dashes and slashes. That means that they became all one single word. Okay. So try to see where to put the right one in the right place. Go on, Myla. Try to do the first one as well.
He loves to use an anecdote to make a point.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Make a mistake. And yes.
Anecdote. Non gli piace manco così, però, bro.
No, it does, it does.
Okay.
Okay, Carla.
Polar bears are fun to watch in their natural habitat.
Questa non è vera, però.
Anna, number 3. She's the only one that can, she can witness.
Weddings are usually a once in a lifetime event.
Weddings are unusually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope to cross that goal of the list.
They just put cross and they put off the list here, but actually it's crossed off the list. Okay.
What is it on your bucket list?
Oh, yeah.
It's never too early to save for the future.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to send you also this link. And the reason why I was doing that is that on this site that is called www.e3lo.com. Can you see that? This site is so full of things you can now this one is opening a different one. Hello. Why is opening that? I don't want it. I want a home page. Okay. Let me do it because it's opening in different page here. Okay. This one I want. Okay, so this hello. Org, sorry, it's not com. It's my fault. That's my fault. So the right address is www.llo with 3 L's .org. That's it. Okay, why? Because this here is full of video, 1 minute video. So this is a very easy way to get in touch, to remain in touch with English language without too much problems, because you see audio lessons, video lessons, and levels. And they are also there because it's like a Wikipedia of English lessons. So they are made from people from all around the world. So if you are even curious to find out an accent, for example, I don't know, Asian or from Philippines or where else, you find them here. And so I invite you to go on this site and to see, because there are so many, of course, a lot of ads, but it's free. So, you know, and of course you have to cut out the ads everywhere it's opening. But you see, there are thousands, really thousands of videos and lessons that some of them, they are 1 minute lessons.
Anche qua
So
il trapano.
Oh sì? Il trapano è ovunque, vedi?
È ovunque. Mi
Vedete,
segue ovunque.
listening levels, qui c'è da beginners ad advanced, avete tutti i livelli, potete metterli per livelli, potete farvi la grammatica, ma io ve lo sconsiglio, anche perché comunque è comunque un sito americano. Lasciatele perdere la grammatica, però la cosa che potete fare sono i listening, che sono molto brevi, sono da 1 minuto. Per cui vi consiglio di vederlo, perché quello vi mettete lì col telefonino, vi sentite 2 o 3 video e basta, e alla limite ve li sentite mentre vedete il tape script, perché hanno quasi tutti il tape script, per cui potete leggere così come abbiamo fatto noi, perché avete sentito il secondo video, la prima volta che l'avete sentito non era difficile, però vi sfuggivano un po' di cose perché loro non sono degli insegnanti, ma sono molto reali, parlano esattamente come parla la gente, per cui poi leggendolo avete capito una buona parte di quello che abbiamo visto. E questa è una cosa. L'altra cosa che io vi voglio dare, aspettate che faccio uno sharing. Ah, questo è una moto non si sa.
No, è sempre un trapano.
È un trapano?
Sì, ma noi siamo isolati qua, quindi è qualcuno nell'altra stanza.
Hai dei vicini rumorosi?
Non abbiamo vicini, siamo noi e basta.
Allora siete voi che state trapanando?
Sì, c'è qualcuno di là in camera della Pazzi.
Ah, ecco, i trapanatori delle vacanze.
Esatto.
Allora, vi faccio vedere questa cosa che io adesso manderò a voi e naturalmente anche a chi non è presente oggi come Elisabetta e anche a Mohamed. È la versione intera del fantasma di Canterville, The Canterville Ghost, che ve l'ho messa tutta in Word. Vedete com'è tutto messo bene, che voi lo potete leggere, è grande, è tutto distaccato, eccetera. Ma non solo, vi mando anche l'audiolibro.
Grazie,
lo stesso audiolibro, per cui voi vi aprite la vostra cosa se volete, o altrimenti ve ne andate no, questa è un'altra mia lezione, non vi preoccupate, ve ne andate al mare e vi scaricate solo questo e iniziate a sentirvelo allegramente, con o senza audio.
The Canterville Ghost. Mr. Hiram B. Otis was a rich American from New York. He had come to live and work in England, but he did not want to live in London. He did not want to live in the city. He wanted to live in the countryside outside London. Canterville Chase was a large...
Siccome è chiaramente fatto molto bene questo, quello che io vi consiglio di fare è scaricatevelo e sentitevelo come se stesse sentendo una canzoncina, anche un pezzetto alla volta, e vi tenete da parte lo scritto, eventualmente da andarvelo a vedere dopo che avete ascoltato per capire, ah ecco qui diceva questo, ma senza passare per l'italiano se ci riuscite, perché è abbastanza, è scritto molto bene, la storia più o meno si conosce, se non si conosce peggio per voi. Oscar Wilde, dovete conoscerlo Oscar Wilde, vi obbligo a conoscerlo.
Io
No,
l'ho studiato
alle scuole medie.
No, al liceo l'avevo studiato.
Vabbè, insomma, è la storia di un povero fantasma che viene massacrato da una famiglia di americani che non credono a nulla, e ovviamente potete immaginarvi il povero fantasma viene proprio preso in giro in tutti i modi, invece lui è un serio fantasma inglese. È una storia molto divertente, breve naturalmente, perché sono... Guardate, il file che vi mando a voi sono 45 pagine? No, non è questo. Scusate, sembravano troppe. Sono 14 pagine, ma è scritto tutto grande così, per cui in effetti sono 5-6 pagine.
Ce le beviamo in un attimo.
In un attimo.
È più, però iniziate a fare un pochino l'orecchio anche con l'audiolibro, se non l'avete già fatto, se l'avete fatto meglio per voi, insomma. E questo è quanto. Vi ricordo che io il lunedì e il giovedì faccio la sera le lezioni di conversazione, che sono molto easy. Anna ve lo può confermare perché Anna è strong, viene anche la sera, brava.
Brava.
Bravissima.
Hai tenuto duro anche questa avventura della sera.
She's my pride, she's my pride.
Non potevo non farlo come pensionata, se no me ne avrebbe detto di tutti i colori.
La massacravo,
Esatto.
Per cui se volete siete sempre in tempo.
Paola, se mi recupero un po' di cervello, perché proprio adesso faccio fatica anche in italiano a mettere
Don't worry Carla, don't worry, tanto vi farò recuperare molto quando torneranno i momenti buoni. E vi aspetto perché la prossima volta ci dobbiamo fare un aperitivo in serale.
Al tramonto.
Beh, scusate, guardando il tramonto, sempre smangiando e bevendo, magari anche di più, dato che è sera, possiamo metterci un po' più d'alcol, andiamo più sull'alcolico,
Al tramonto si sciolgono tutti i freni inibitori.
Esattamente. E capirai, non ci serve a noi, anzi servirebbe il contrario. E quindi niente, questo è quanto.
Grazie Paola di tutto.
Dai, prof!
Io non chiudo questa perché se no mi viene la cosa e uscite voi, ve ne andate voi perché
e ci vediamo fra quelle 3 ore, no?
Ok, noi ci rivediamo presto.
Un bacione a tutti. Ciao, buone vacanze.
Ciao.
Big kiss. Bye.
Ciao.
See you soon.
Ciao Anna, a presto.
Ciao. A presto. Ciao ciao.